Grand Rising, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, Divine Time and Creations and more. This morning, as I was in meditation and I was just sitting and being, quietly with my eyes closed, I kept hearing, "You live in the world, but you're not of the world." And it brought me back to something in the Bible. And I knew it was from somewhere, but I didn't know where it was from. So I had to go back and I had to, find it. But it says, "They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world." And if you want to go back and you want to read it for yourself, it's from John 17:16 through 19. That would be, good for you to read. But that's really not what I'm talking about, anything in the Bible and everything. But what it means to live in this world, but to not be of the world means, yes, we live on this natural earth plane. We live on the earth. It's, obvious. But the things that are given to us, we don't have to take in. We don't have to make it our reality. Only if we choose to make it our reality does it become our reality. So things of the world is engaging in the news, believing everything that is put out for us to grab. We don't have to grab everything that is put out. We know as beings, as higher beings, what aligns with us and what doesn't. Anything that causes fear, chaos, that's not in alignment with God. That's not in alignment with your higher self. These things are given to us as a distraction. They're given to us as a distraction to keep us from ascending, to keep us from becoming our best self. So if we're tapped in and we're tuned into everything that's going on this earth plane, the news, whatever. I don't watch the news, so I can't really, go into depth of what, but it causes chaos and fear in our reality, and it programs us. It programs the mind to, and it just keeps us stuck to believe these things that's given to us. It's not part of our reality. If we choose for it not to be part of our reality, we don't have to get caught up in the chaos. We don't have to talk about the chaos. And I know one thing that everybody knows is about COVID. I never tuned into it. I never feared it. I never wore a mask unless I absolutely had to go into a store. My children, they wasn't they I didn't teach them to fear it. I didn't talk about it to them. And because of that, we never got it because we didn't fear it. Anything that we fear, anything that we stay tuned into, we're going to pull it into our reality, no matter what it is. Anything that you fear, you are going to pull it into your reality. The earth, God, Gaia, does not know good or bad. It just knows frequency. It knows what you put out there. Fear. If you fear it, you're pulling it right on in. If you put out good, good, that's what you get. If you put out fear, that's what you get. What you put out is what you get back in return. So living on this earth does not necessarily mean that we have to engage in everything that they give us. It serves as a distraction. It just serves as a distraction to keep us off our path. They do not want us to ascend. They want us to stay stuck. Staying stuck keeps us in the 3D reality. And that's what they want, because in the 3D reality, that's where they have power over us. But when we ascend, when we know Yes, I live on this earth, but I do not have to be engaged in everything that's going on this natural earth plane. That takes the power away from them and gives us our power back. Because when we engage in the 3D world, in the matrix, it gives them the power. But when we disengage, when we unplug from the world, it gives us our power back. And that is when we can connect with God, our higher self, on a deeper level. So, anytime that you're watching something and you feel angry, it's because it's not aligning with you. Anything that you're listening to, if you feel anxious or you feel fear rising up, it's because it's not aligning with you. We were not put here to be of the world. We were not put here to do that. We were put here to focus on us, to ascend, to become the best versions of ourselves. And as long as we're tapped in and we're tuned into everything else, it keeps us from learning who we are, from growing, becoming a Christ like being. That's what we were put here to do. To become a Christ like being, to build communities where we help one another instead of separating everything that we're given, everything that this 3D world gives us, it teaches separation. If we tune out of it, we don't know what's going on. And we're able to come together as a community. We're able to come together and do what we were put here to do. Build each other up, love one another, not to judge anything or anybody. That's not for us to do. That's not for anybody to do. God, your higher self, does not judge. Love, compassion, light. That's what we were put here to do. So just remember, anything, anybody you're in contact with, if fear rises, it's because it's not of you. It's not of God. Anything that teaches hurt, pain, separation, is not for us. It's what they're giving us. It's because they want us to stay stuck. They want us to stay stuck because as a community, as a whole, we have more power than that. Let that sink in. We have more power than that. When we wake up, when we ascend, we have more power than the matrix. And that's why anything that they can throw at us, anything that they think a stick, program, they throw it at us. And it's up to you to catch it and to hold on to it. We don't have to hold on to the stuff that they give us. Just let it go. Let it go, tune out, unplug, and focus on you, focus on your household, and will not be a part of your reality unless you choose for it to be part of your reality. So that's what the meaning of that is. Yes, we live on this natural earth, but we do not have to be of it. We do not have to take it in. We can create our own. And that is what we're supposed to do, create our own earth in us. What do we desire? What do we love? So unplug, set, be, listen within, and everything will just flow. I hope y'all have a great day. I send y'all love, light, and magical blessings.